Chat. I'm Kat, and you might be wondering, what do a lawsuit and a flute have in common? Nothing really, except that everybody's relieved when the case is closed. That is, unless the flute is being played by our very first guest, Ariana Piknach. Yay! Joining Ariana today is her little sister, singer-songwriter Ella Piknach, who might ask you to steady on, make up your mind, and talk about who we are. So, hi ladies, who are you?
Hi Kat, thank you for the beautiful welcome introduction and hello to everybody. So Ella and we are musical sisters. So we come from a musical background, we both love music. I am a professional flautist, flute player, however you may say. I teach piano and flute as well.
And I play the guitar and piano, and I teach as well. Piano.
So, yes, we're both classically trained musicians who, apart from our studies and teaching, we're both in social media and love to play music of different genres.
Well, this is why you're here. You've already mentioned you're classically trained and you started up on social media. You were popping around a few years ago already and even featured on ClassicFM. So is that how it all started?
Yes. So it was actually very interesting. I've had, during interviews and people ask me, how did it all start? Was it like a logical decision? Was it just one day you made up your mind and decided to go down that path? For me, it was very spontaneous. It was very heart-driven and, let's say, like a soul purpose that I wasn't fully aware of. I just had, how they say you have a feeling that you have a fire burning in your belly and this, huge passion for something. And I just knew that I wanted to play music, be surrounded by music, and share my music. That's the most important thing. I started with sharing my practice sessions. My angles were terrible. I was just playing in the rooms. I didn't care. I just wanted to share with people. And then, of course, my following base on Instagram started to grow slowly, but that wasn't my goal at that time. I wasn't even thinking about followers or subscribers or anything like that. It was just me sharing my music. And one thing led to another, and I remember the moment that everything changed for me and gave me extra motivation to share stuff online, share my music creations online, was when ClassicFM reposted a video of mine that got over 2.5 million views. It was a very spontaneous video of my friend and I at the academy during a break playing Mozart flute concerto in G major. I was playing flute and piano at the same time and she was playing the keys. That went viral. Then they contacted me. I got in touch with the social media editor from ClassicFM and we've been in contact since. And lots of people started to add me, followed me, and then I was like, oh wait, people really love these videos. So classical music it's always a part of my life, but what I've decided to share and my huge passion to share online is, popular music, to try to push the flute closer to the rest of, the world that they can connect to through songs that they know. And the favorite part of mine of playing is actually, playing with Ella. She plays the piano, I play the flute, we do arrangements, and we share online, and people really love it. So, that's just it's a huge passion of mine.
Together, you do covers of lots of songs from films, songs from TV shows. We'll get to that in a minute. But Ella, you also do your own songs.
Yes. So, yeah. I wrote one song. It was during my primary school, Make Up Your Mind, where I won the first prize on this festival for writing songs. And then 2016, I wrote my first single, Who We Are. We go back to 2019, where I actually wanted to release this song. I wanted to produce it. I wanted to go into the studio. So yeah, I went with my dad. We figured it out, and yeah, in 2020, I released the song, and then my latest single, 2021. So yeah, it came out this May, right?
Yes.
Steady on. It came out. So yeah, it's kind of weird, being in this growing up in the musical family. We know the piano, I know the guitar as well, then writing songs, doing covers, it's wonderful doing all these types of different things in music.
Oh no, absolutely, and I love the songs as well, and I love your covers always, but which do you like doing more? And I know this is a silly question, but if it's a Saturday night, you haven't got any plans, what would you rather do? Sit with Ariana and come up with a funky arrangement, or sit by yourself and come up with a completely new song?
Oof, That's actually a good question. Last night, we actually jammed. I just started playing a few chords, and then Ariana came in. She improvised with a melody. My dad came in. He did some melody as well. It was all on the piano. But Ariana and I, we love doing, improvising, I just pick up a song or something and she comes with a piano or the flute, or we start singing. So yeah, I think I would go more with covers maybe on a Saturday night.
So Ella's got the singing at the side, but you've also done lots of collaborations with really interesting and incredible artists from all around the world, but on social media.
Yes, so, social media and being open and out there, it opens a lot of doors, sometimes even when you don't expect. So a cool collaboration was with DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Back in 2019. It was actually, so I was just doing everything that I do, posting my flute videos, and I just received a DM from his manager. So she was like, hey, we've been looking at your videos, we love them. We'd love for you to cover DJ Khaled.
Sorry, but if I got a DM that said, we'd love for you to cover DJ Khaled's new song, I'd block the person. I'd be like, no, I don't need these kinds of people who are fake profiles.
Well, first of all, I went on her profile. DJ Khaled follows her.
Okay, fair.
He likes her stuff. So then that was legit. So I was like, okay, because of course that you get scammed. Everyone gets all these like scam DMs all the time.
Yeah.
So I did check. Yeah, you're right. So of course I checked. I was like, okay, this is cool. So then we went on FaceTime and I was like, yeah, great. She's like, you know what? We're trying to get this because the song has like it's a hip hop song with looped flute melody. So she's like, can you please do it? We'd love for you to do it. And DJ Khaled will repost you on his Instagram profile. So he's got like over 20 million followers. And I was just like, wait, what? He's going to repost me? Are you kidding me? So anyways, I did my part. I did it and tagged them, sent it to them, and they reposted it, and it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. He still follows me, so it's cool. So of course, there's been lots of collabs with some of course, and brands and like flute brands from London. Trevor James Flutes London. I actually did a podcast with them yesterday, which is really cool. So also, ClassicFM, also UK based. And a really cool collab that Ella and I did with Fox Studios, Disney Studios in LA with The Simpsons. That was crazy.
I mean, that is crazy. You guys did a cover of the Simpsons theme tune and posted it on your YouTube and Instagram, and then they contacted you? Is that right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was the morning, and I was sleeping, and Ariana just rushed into my room. I got scared, like, what is going on? It's like, Ella, wake up. I'm like, what? And she's like, the Fox Universal Studios
music licensing director from Fox Studios
emailed me. I'm like, so yeah, she's like, I'm from The Simpsons, And then I had like, what are you talking about? She just showed me the signature, and I was like, okay. This is real. I didn't believe her. So yeah.
Basically, I received an email from the music licensing director from Fox Studios. He said that his producers of The Simpsons, saw our cover on YouTube and then they were blown away. And I was like, wait, what? And thank you so much. Of course, I Googled him as well and checked LinkedIn, and he's legit. So also, basically, they said that they were blown away and they would love to use our version. They would love to license it from us. So in one of the future episodes, in the ending credits. So that happened. And
that's amazing.
It is. We're very humbled by it, and we can't believe it happened because, okay, if you expect something, if we were like sending it around, trying to contact them, sending emails, I don't think we tagged anybody. I mean, that wasn't in the back of my head. We just had so much fun with the cover. It's such a beautiful.
We actually, it was like 30 seconds. We didn't even finish it.
People, they're scared of posting things online. Doesn't matter, offline, online, if it's not perfect. So I just remember we were playing and there's that really fast run on the flute, and I remember I was thinking, I got this done, and then Ella in the last 2 seconds, she just missed the last chord.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Let's just cut it there. When you think about it, we're all on social media and we're used to scrolling through TikToks and Instagram Reels. If we get to the end of the 30 seconds, that's an accomplishment. But anyways, it's just it's still a surreal experience, and it does feel like a dream still when we watch that episode and our name is like end title theme.
That's
credits
amazing.
to Ariana and Ella in the font and on. Yeah, it's just super cool.
Crazy.
I can't believe that happened. All of these collaborations are so important because you've got so many contacts from this now, and shows that you can do more without that pressure on, and that it will be good, and it might work, it might not, but it's worth putting out there just in case.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I love
You
that.
You never know. Like I sometimes feel the more like effort and higher expectations you have of videos that you put out there, they don't perform as well as the ones we just like did like that and without any expectations, and they were like really spontaneous, and you have like so many views on them, and then some like ones that you put so much effort into. But that's the point, is not every video can be super popular, so we're aware of that. All content creators, you go on someone's page, you go like, I don't know, 2.8 million views, the other one's like what, 10k. So I think that's organic to see. I love to see that. It'd be weird if all of them were over a million. Wait, something's not right here. So that's just the up and down. And I just think what we do, we want to film something, we like it, we approve of it. I'm putting it out there. Who likes it, who doesn't.
Exactly.
Expectations, no disappointments. And ours is to what we feel like our duty is, is if we love it, we enjoy it, we want to share.
We want to share it with the world.
That's it. That's the most important part of it.
I wanted to talk about some future content. So last year, around Halloween, if I'm not mistaken, you did a cover of The Addams Family. You do some Christmas things around Christmas and New Year's. So what's next for the Piknach sisters?
Halloween's coming up.
Yeah, so what's next? You mean as in our next video?
Well, yeah, what have you got that you can sort of tell us a little bit about and make everybody go and follow you so that they're the first to see it?
Well, we have a plan to film something in 45 minutes. But in general, as you've beautifully said, that we kind of like to take a context of time or like, I don't know, seasons or whatever's coming up soon, and we like to connect it to a piece or a song. So like Halloween, Addams Family, we might do maybe we could do the Halloween theme song or that Psycho theme song. We could do something like that.
Yes,
and
I
also
love that.
for Christmas and things like this. So we'll see what's coming up. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you've seen, we did the Interstellar theme by Hans Zimmer. So we were thinking of perhaps doing Time from the movie Inception and also film it in kind of a crazy way with
I was gonna ask because for Interstellar you did this amazing background, and it was just beautiful, so many lights and so reflective, and I'm sure it was also really fabulous to play in that kind of sort of acoustic environment as well. So for Time, will there be clocks everywhere or?
We have to figure out that out.
It'd be cool to, you need to have a really good editor with like visual effects if we wanted that scene where the city is going upside down. And anyways, but I think the most important part for us is to do a really nice arrangement of
Absolutely.
it. Yeah. We'll do the video part easy.
Oh, I love that. And before we go, I did want to play a little game I like to call Sis or Miss. So basically it's a cheesy version of Mr. and Mrs., but or of who's most likely to. I will ask you a question, for example, who's the craziest, and you have to point to the sister that you think is the craziest. If you both point to the same one, it's a sis, and if you don't, it's a miss. Right, shall we get started?
Yeah,
okay.
Who is the laziest? Who's the best dancer? Okay. Who wins more arguments?
Are you sure about that?
Okay, who's better at keeping a secret? Who gives the best hugs? Who's the boss? Who has the better taste in music?
Depends what genre.
Who's the most talented? And last but not least, who has an amazing Instagram and YouTube account that everybody should go check out right now? Brilliant. Right, so, well, thank you so much for playing. I think you did brilliantly, to be honest. And thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you so much. We had a beautiful chat and it was really fun.
Very fun.
Hopefully we'll talk again soon. But for now, thank you everybody for watching. You should go to the description below and follow all of the accounts and many links that I'll put on there. And yeah, if you want, press like, subscribe, all of the stuff that people usually tell you to do. Right, thank you, and I'll see you soon.